Welcome to the Lil'Gameshow. For those who are new to the experience, this is a game of ridiculousness where we bring in very talented people and we do very different style of talent things. We have two amazing duos from various parts of the country coming on today. We'll let them introduce themselves. We do have a donation link. If you want to show support financially, it technically lists Liliana, and it's going to be split up between the three artists. If you're in a similar position where finances are a little strange right now, likes, follows, all that stuff make a huge difference for these artists. So please show support. And thanks again for tuning in to the Lil'Gameshow. That's my Vanna White back there who's going to be keeping score. This is very, very audience participation. So if you want to give suggestions, give random points to people, all you have to do is say it. And Vanna White, our scorekeeper, will be keeping track. And the participants of today's show, we like to introduce people with say your name, what you do, and we like to ask a funny, strange question. The question of today's show for our two fabulous bands is you are a new addition to a crayon box. What color and why? So each of you will be introducing your stuff. We'll start with Adrian and Meredith. Hello.
Hello.
So who are each of you?
This is off to a great start.
There we go.
I'm Meredith.
I'm Adrian.
We're Adrian and Meredith.
That was beautiful.
We now live in Nashville, Tennessee, which is where we are broadcasting live from today.
Our beautiful dining room.
Ta-da!
Wow, incredible.
I know, right? Adrian, if you were a color, what would it be?
I would be the anti-color. Very folk
Because you're
music.
so punk rock?
I'm very punk rock. I would be anti-color.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
It'd just be wax. I would just be wax.
When you asked the question, what color would I be in a crayon box, for whatever reason, the color that immediately came to mind was Crimson Rain. I have no idea what that would look like.
Is that a
and
color?
I don't know why.
Who
but
knows?
That is the color that came to mind. Crimson Rain.
I can't tell who's more punk rock after that answer.
I know, right?
That is actually very difficult. Those two colors are actually the colors of Jack White's new album. You know.
Real.
Wax and Crimson Rain.
All right, so there you have it. There are Adrian and Meredith. And playing against them are none other than Fox and Bones. Are y'all there?
We're here.
We're here. Hello.
Hello.
Right, who are you and what are your crayon colors?
Well, I'm Sarah. This is Scott.
Mhm.
And are we going to do the thing they did? We are
Fox and Bones.
Wow, you're good at that.
We are tuning in from Camas, Washington, which is a suburb of Portland. So that's kind of where we're based. And if I was a crayon box color, I would be like a glittery gold crayon.
What would your crayon color name be?
Glittery gold.
Let's keep it simple.
Yeah, I'm going with that.
You know, if I would be a new crayon in a crayon box, I think I would be Malarkey.
What color is that?
I think that you're kind of coloring, and maybe it has like chunks of different colors in there, and it's like a cat got into the box, ate up some of the crayons, and then kind of like, and then that was the new crayon color.
Oh my gosh, your cat vomit sound is maybe the cutest sound I've ever heard.
I mean, who's more punk rock now?
I've been not a cat vomit guy. Definitely not a cat vomit. Not me.
Wow. All right. So there we have it. These are our two contestants.
How many points does Scott win for that one?
That's up to the audience. We'll let you all decide how many points Scott wins for his cat vomit color.
Never won points for cat vomit before.
This is a fun
It's
game.
exciting.
Welcome to this show where we only give points to cat vomit.
It's good. I got a lot more where that came from.
Excellent. All right, so the order of the games today, we've got our classic game, we've got our speed round / sleepover style game, we've got a talent show where they can perform any talent they'd like, which is ungraded. It's a chance for us to take a little break. And then we have our wild card game, which we are particularly excited for this afternoon. The game that we are starting things off with is, let's get some sweet music going. We've got the newlywed game pulled up for you. We thought it was only fair, since you are both partnered in more ways than just band, that we would test how much you know about each other. So the way that this is going to work is I will ask you a question. The teammate that the question is being asked about will leave the room. One teammate will remain, and they will answer the question the way they think the teammate who left would. We'll ask 3 questions. Then the teammate will come back and answer the 3 questions. If they match, you get points. If they don't match, you don't get points. Sabina, how many points are they playing for this time?
42.
42 points a question. Wow, what a thrill. And just in case you're wondering what you're competing for, second place overall will get a virtual pat on the back. We call that good job, buddy. And in first place, you win a concert ticket to whatever band you want, but the show's already been canceled. So really, dream big. All right, I've muted them, which is why their laughter is quiet. Just know that they are laughing at these jokes. These jokes are quality material here. So, Sabina, give me a number, 1 or 2. Should the men leave now or should the ladies leave now? All right, gentlemen, time to extricate from the room. It's ladies' hour.
Go in that room.
Get in that room.
Oh, am I unmuted now? Like, that room's too close, you can hear me.
Get out.
Get out of here. I should have put him in the closet.
There you go. All right, so audiences, viewers, if you have any questions that you think that they should ask, Sabina is watching the comments now. So please post. The ones that we have, we will use, but often we find that people watching have way better responses. And alt space, that includes you. We know that you are watching, and I have a definite eye on a connection point to you. So the first question, and we will go in the order of Adrian and Meredith, well, AKA Meredith, you can go first, and then Sarah will answer the same question about Scott. So the question number 1, to start things off nice and easy. Do I like pineapple on my pizza?
Yes.
You were very confident about that. All right, Sarah?
Yes.
Wow, we got some pineapple on pizzas, people.
We do.
All right. Number 2, a little bit harder. What mythical creature am I? So Meredith, what mythical creature do you think Adrian is, or would identify as?
I would say some sort of a flying bull.
Wow. I'm going to be so impressed if he says a flying bull. All right.
I think I just lost 42 points.
That. All right, Sarah, what do you think Scott is?
I think he'd be like, does it have to be a non-human creature?
Just
I think
mythical creature.
I think he'd be like a wizard.
Ooh.
Yeah, specifically a garbage wizard. Don't listen, Squat.
All right, so we've got a flying bull and a garbage wizard. Excellent mythical creatures. The final question, number 3. If I could replace my hair with anything, what would I replace my hair with? You can't tell me you don't have this conversation on the regular. Hard.
If he could replace his hair, Adrian, if I could replace my hair with anything, I would replace it with a hat.
Just a hat
Yes.
attached to your scalp.
Yep.
All right. That's profound. Okay. Sarah.
I'm gonna say mac and cheese.
Wow. You know, based on his crayon color, it feels right. And it
Yeah.
was
And his
oh,
and his mythical creature.
Yeah,
It's all adding up.
it's all adding up. You guys are getting the picture.
glorious. All right. It's time to welcome the gentleman back in the room. Let's call him.
Hey, Scott, you can come back.
Adrian,
There it is.
or do we stay?
No, you stay.
So that you can hear me.
Not gonna answer the questions. They are now answering them. So all that you two have to do is answer the question truthfully to yourself. If the answers match with what was said, you will get 42 points. So question number 1. And we're starting with Adrian. You're going first, followed by Scott. So Adrian, do you like pineapple on pizza?
Yes, I do.
We got our first 42 points.
Woo!
All right, same question, Scott.
I do.
Second 42 points.
Yes, we're synced. We're all synced up.
Oh, yay!
Yay! Number 2, not as easy. Adrian, what mythical creature are you?
I would be a non-flying dragon.
I think that's called a lizard.
A lizard?
And they're real.
Yeah, a lizard that breathes fire. Yeah.
Okay, like a ground dragon.
But maybe a little bit larger than the regular lizard, or are you like a tiny dragon?
Nah, I want to be bigger than the one that my cat eats.
That's
Just
a
little
really,
bigger.
that's a good answer. Unfortunately, it's not a flying bull, so you don't get points.
Flying bull.
You know, like a graceful bull in a china shop.
Okay.
Oh,
I love that he specified that his creature does not fly, and Meredith was like, "Oh, for sure he's flying."
very
Good. Good.
Swiftness of fun.
All right, Scott, it's yours.
Oh, yikes. I don't know. A unicorn?
Why are you asking me? What would you actually be? Think about all of your Dungeons and Dragons and
Okay.
Magic League.
I already said unicorn. Just go with it. I don't know what I would be.
Well, listen, as an avid D&D player, I like where you're going with this. But
All right.
a unicorn is not a wizard. A unicorn is not a wizard. No points for that.
Wizard isn't a mythical creature.
Sure it is.
A wizard is a normal person. He could be like a wizard. It's not. I would have said.
So he's saying he already is one.
I would have said. I'm not saying. I'm not saying I'm already wizard. I'm saying that you can be a wizard with creatures like beast.
No, I asked specifically, and they were like, if it's not like whatever, it could be whatever. Wizards
Gotcha.
aren't real, therefore.
Whoa.
Whoa.
There's an unraveling going on right now.
Getting dark.
You've obviously never seen David Blaine perform.
All right, that's a very good point. All right, so no one got any points on that one, but noble effort. Last but not least, number 3. Adrian, if you could replace your hair with anything, what would you replace it with?
The spaghetti with red clam sauce from the Arnold Palmer Hotel in Chicago.
Clearly, that's what I said. So
We're Word
I
for
should have
word.
said Twizzlers.
Twizzlers would have worked. Twizzlers would have been a close second after the spaghetti.
But unfortunately, she said a hat.
I just froze. I don't wear hats that much. I just panicked.
That's what the show is about, panic. So,
Fair enough.
Scott, what is your answer?
Really long fingers.
What? Scott, I'm learning so much about
Yeah.
you.
I also am. I would have been better matched with Adrian on that one.
What
Wow.
did you say? You didn't say that too?
I said mac and cheese,
Yeah, that'd just get everywhere. Fingers, I could
but you can eat it.
be doing things with them.
Oh my gosh, you could shred on the guitar.
I got all sorts of things I could be doing with my finger hair.
All right, we can move on because that's upsetting to think about. But that round, we walked away with how many points each? 42 versus 42. We are at a tie. We are at a tie to start things out. So now we will kindly ask Meredith and Sarah to depart from the building.
Best of luck.
There you go. And just a reminder for people watching, if you want to suggest a question to ask either of these guys that you think they might or might not be able to match, Sabina's watching and we will ask those questions. So we're going to flip the order. Box and Bone, Scott, you're going to go first this time. Question number one. Question number one. Am I more of a hunter or a gatherer? So really channel Sarah.
Let's go with a hunter.
Right. Any reason? Just you feeling it?
I think she goes after and gets the things that she wants. So
Ready. Take it away, Adrian.
Meredith does not like scary movies, so I'm going gatherer.
All right. Sound logic all around. Question number two. Question number two. What type of shoe am I?
I think Sarah's a athletic shuffle dance shoe.
Wow, I don't even know what that means. What's a shuffle dance shoe?
It's like a dance around, do all these cool moves and stuff.
Oh, cool. So it's like what the shoe's doing.
It's like an athletic, Reeboky, fancy dancing shoe.
I love it. All right. Adrian, what do you think?
I think this one we have actually had conversations about, so I'm pretty sure she's a Birkenstock.
Oh, dream. All right. Thus concludes question number two. Last but not least, question number three. If my whole body was covered in one animal print or one animal like skin style, thinking scales or polka dots or stripes or fur or a combination of some of the above, what would my skin be covered in?
I'll go on brand and I'll say fox fur.
Ooh. Adrian?
She really got into Tiger King, so maybe tigers.
Maybe Tiger Kings.
Maybe Carol Baskin type stuff.
All right, you all seem to have those answers ready to go. Let's bring them back in.
Meredith.
Cheryl.
I like the calls.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Meredith.
My grandmother calls me Merdit. She can't. She's fluent in Polish, and the THs are hard. So Meredith is usually how it comes out. It's the
I
best.
love that so much.
Hi, I missed you all.
Oh, I missed you guys too.
All right. That's enough sentimentalness. Moving on to the game at hand here. Number one. Sarah, you're starting this. Do you consider yourself more of a hunter or a gatherer?
Hunter?
Why?
I don't know. Just
Cool.
the first thing that came to mind. Is that what you said?
It is. Ding, ding, ding.
It's 'cause I'm a predator.
Yeah, you know.
All right, let's hear it, Meredith.
Definitely a gatherer. Yeah?
But why?
I like plants.
He said it's because you're afraid of scary movies, but same thing.
Also, that is true. I don't like scary movies. I don't think I would do. I think if I was ever like in a hunt mode situation, okay, like one time we went to play laser tag, and so like I had the laser tag gun and I hid in a corner the entire time, nervous, laughing, kind of needing to go to the bathroom the whole time. Yeah, I don't think I'm a hunter.
That sounds like a pretty common laser tag experience.
Yeah.
All right, the next question is, what type of shoe are you?
A boot. Boots, cute boots.
No, why didn't you say shuffle tennis shoes?
Oh, that's very specific and recent.
So close, so close. Meredith, what are you?
Well, I don't like shoes.
Okay.
I would say either, I don't know. Okay, I would say either a sandal or a dance shoe.
Well, you have to say one.
Oh, what would you have picked? I'm going to go with dance shoe.
Oh, he said Birkenstock. So close.
We
So
had this conversation.
I am very much an Ann Arbor hippie. You're right.
Oh, my God.
Oh, you do know me. You're right. I was wrong. You're right.
I was wrong.
I know less about myself the more and more we play this game. All right. Vanna White, what does that make our scores out to? Oh, wait, we have one more question. I forgot about that. You know more about this than I do, Vanna. Thank you. All right. Last but not least, question number 3. Sarah, if your skin was to become that of an animal's, aka polka dots, stripes, scales, fur, anything of the sort. I don't know why I say polka dots. What animal has polka dots? A Dalmatian. I feel bad now. What would you choose?
Fur. It does have to be a specific type of fur.
I mean, we'll give it to you so far, but I'm curious if you'll get the specific type of fur.
Striped tiger fur. Just because I thought that's
fur, but it was fox.
Oh. Yeah, that's an obvious one.
All right. Meredith?
I would say spots.
Womp, womp, womp. Actually, tiger fur.
Tiger fur.
I know you got into Tiger King a bunch and that you wanted to be Carol
So you
Baskin.
panicked too.
Yeah.
Panic is the name of the game, guys.
Hooray!
Actually, it's funny that you said Dalmatians. I was so obsessed with Dalmatians as a kid that actually my mom threw me a Dalmatians birthday party. And my mom made felt Dalmatian ears. And then one of her friends had a Dalmatian, and a real live Dalmatian made the debut at the Dalmatian birthday party.
I did not know that.
Oh, fun facts. There are pictures somewhere.
With Dalmatians. That's really funny. Absolutely obsessed with them. And I also had a Dalmatian party, and my mom made me a Dalmatian costume. And I have my Dalmatian hat from when I was 5 and wore it right in that room.
Oh my god!
I mean, you could absolutely get that Dalmatian hat.
Let me see if I can find it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's
Essential.
mine is like would take too long. It's in the Halloween box. I know it is, but I don't. We don't need to dig it
There's
up.
gonna be a late night hang. Oh my God.
How did you find that so fast?
Because it's like sitting on the top of my desk, and I just see it every time I walk in the house or walk in my
That's
room.
amazing.
It definitely doesn't really fit.
Yes,
It
does.
You should wear it for the rest of
Yeah,
the
please
show.
wear that.
I'll wear it. Yeah, it's on. It's on now. I wore it so much that the real nose came off. So this is a brown cotton ball that my mom had attached.
Nice.
Wow, this is progressing. Correct. Well, correct. All right, so the scores thus far, we have Fox and Bones has 126, and Adrian Meredith has 84.
We should get half the points for 2 guesses that half was right of sandal.
Are you trying to work the system right now?
Of course.
You're like, just bump us up to 100.
Actually, now that I think about it, I just want to win now.
Gotta get those concert tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I want. All right. Thus concludes game 1. Well done, y'all. All right. So the next round of games is our first ever sleepover game. This is PG-13 rated, very important, but it is a PG-13 rated version of Five Fingers or Never Have I Ever.
Oh, all right.
Oh boy.
Vanna White will also be playing. Can I get your hand visible, Vanna?
All right.
So we'll be watching that hand. So for anyone watching, you can absolutely choose things that you want people to answer. So we'll have our 5 fingers and we are going to go around the circle. So you guys can say some too. We want some opportunities for you to blatantly attack the other team. We're
All right.
with one from Alt Space. They say, never have I ever puked on my bed.
It was barely next to it.
it was very close.
We want to put our fingers down, right? Is that the point of this?
Scott.
No,
Gotcha.
we want to be the last one standing.
All right.
Well,
Well,
I'm curious the situation. Some of these definitely need stories. I don't know if this one in particular does, unless it's a good story.
yeah. This is the first time that I drank vodka, and I had a water bottle of it, and I didn't know really what it would do, and so I drank the water bottle of it, and then tried to talk to my parents on the phone, and then ended up.
He was in high school.
Yeah, it was early times, and ended up having to get a ride home, and my parents obviously knew, I was just slamming into walls, and I was trying to act like everything's normal, guys, and then just ended up in my bed and woke up the next day, and it was just it was a different world.
And you never drank again.
That was the last time, first and last.
The best part is that he was like fiddling with his keys in the front door, and his parents were standing on the other side of it, like laughing quietly and not helping him.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm sure they also saw you puke on your bed and were like, it's good. It's a lesson.
Yeah.
He'll
My
find
mom was there. Yeah, she saw it happen, and she's like, "Well, good night." Just close the door and let me sleep in it. Yeah. So I just learned my lesson that way.
I have like half of a thumb because mine was close to the bed.
Okay,
fair enough.
cool. We'll take it.
Yep.
All right.
Nubbin.
All right, Meredith, you're the next one up.
Okay. Never have I ever lived west of the Rocky Mountains.
We're going geography, are we?
It's a low blow.
I told you I'm in it to win it.
This is important. Vanna, can I see your fingers? Vanna only has 3.
Oh.
All right.
So it is.
It's your turn, Adrian.
Never have I ever toured in Europe.
What?
Haven't you?
Yes, you have.
You have.
no, I did.
All of you have. Yeah.
I did. Oh, am I supposed to not do it? Like I'm
Yeah,
supposed
you
to
want
not.
to think of something
I don't know
that
how this
they've
game
done.
works.
You haven't done, and everyone else has.
That's a good point. Okay, just really quick, for those who don't know how Never Have I Ever worked, if you haven't done it, you say it, and then everyone who has done it puts a finger down. All right, description over. Adrian, all
Do you want
yours.
to stick with that one?
Knock us all out.
You know so much about me too. There's a lot of things I've done.
No, things you haven't done.
Things I haven't done. That's on the list.
That we might have done,
Or just things you haven't done.
Never have I ever bought a brand new car.
Actually, yeah, that checks out. All right, Sarah, it's your turn.
Okay. Never have I ever.
This is going
Been
well.
married.
Womp,
It's good. I'm
womp,
glad.
womp.
Good one. I was like trying to think of ones to get you, and I was
Yeah,
like, wait,
yeah,
no,
don't
that's not
get
what
me.
we want.
It's a
All right, Scott.
I've got 4.
Never have I ever played the violin.
Ooh.
Shots are just being fired right and left here. All right. And now it's time for our Never Have I Ever speed round, where I just say a bunch of random Never Have I Evers.
All right.
And we go down. So here we go. Never have I ever locked somebody in a room.
Lock them in.
Somebody in?
Is this a crime show? Are we going to get
I'm actually
indicted at the end of this?
I'm the
Lock someone in.
I've blocked someone in. I stood in front of the door, so I couldn't leave, but I didn't lock it.
not kidding.
The girls are playing on technicalities
The
tonight.
body lock. Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
All right. Never have I ever peed in a bottle.
Oh yeah, no.
I barely even pee in the
Bottles.
kitchen.
Oh.
I'm definitely.
Yeah.
Clearly, you've never been on tour.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm like, I've definitely peed outside.
We
but-
call it doing the Nancy from
Weeds.
From Weeds.
Ah.
I haven't seen that show.
All right. Never have I ever been chased by a cat.
Chased by a cat.
All right.
Not like in a menacing way.
Not in this hat.
Yeah.
I think you would know if you were chased by a cat.
Yeah.
Kind of a life or death situation.
Oh yeah.
Never have I ever been electrocuted.
I think I've taken some
Probably
shots.
like
I've taken some
3
shocks.
Yeah, probably a little bit.
I've taken a shock or two.
Adrian's out.
Adrian's out.
Adrian's out of the game.
You've lived so much.
That means normally this would be the shame time, but because we're playing this random game, you get 100 points. Congratulations.
Whoa!
I'm.
See, your age
Oh,
comes in handy
Don't.
here. You're so mature. You've lived such a full.
Full life.
Yeah, that time you threw up next to your bed. That time you got
Got electrocuted.
Peed in a bottle.
Scott, the only thing I was gonna say is mine was gin,
Uh-huh.
and mine was 2 years ago.
It'll do that. It'll do that.
All right, then we have a second place. Whoever goes out next, we have never have I ever pushed a pull door or pulled a push door.
Oh, definitely.
Oh,
I'd be
definitely.
out.
There you go.
I'd be out at that one
Definitely
too.
my life. All right, that means. Although I do really want to know this next one. Never have I ever bitten a pet.
Bitten?
Bitten a pet?
Bitten.
Like in a
Probably
menacing
fake.
way.
Like fake biting, yeah.
I mean,
I nibble my kitten's ears all the time. It's just so cute.
and your cat's like, ah, but you're like,
Yep.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
all right, that means that Fox and Bone gets a 50 points for that one. Well done. At the end of this round, we have Fox and Bones at 176, and Adrian and Meredith have sprinted to the lead with 184.
Ooh, close game.
So close, so close. And remember, audience, at any point, you can just tell us if someone deserves points or not, and we will just do it. But now is the time that we are moving on to our talent show. This is very exciting. Cue the talent show music. Y'all are very good at dancing on cue. So this is just the opportunity for our performers to showcase either what they do or what they think they do well. So we are going to be kicking off this talent show with Fox and Bones. What will y'all be doing for us today?
We would like to share our talent.
Yay!
We like to sing and play the guitar.
Block to swing.
We like to sing and in harmonies. The song is called A Strange and Wondrous Place.
What's it all worth anyway? Can you measure life in numbers? And if so, what's the fair rate of exchange? Do you know the price point for each new breath that you take? If you only had a moment left, what would you want to say? How long does this ride last? Is there really any difference between our future and our past? We're going through changes, hell, everybody's changing, it seems. Well, you'll never be the person you are till you ditch the person you've been. Time doesn't know the shape we're in, but we keep trying our best to explain. Life is always dying to begin. What a strange and a wondrous place we're in. What's it all worth anyway? I'd say a lot, but it's all about perspective these days. Don't let them tell you anything at all. Some people hit the ground running while others take a lifetime to crawl. Time doesn't know the shape we're in. That's fine, whatever's meant to be. I'm just trying my best to comprehend what a strange and a wondrous place we're in. What a strange and wondrous place we're in.
Thank you very much.
Y'all, that is Fox and Bones doing what they do. What is the best way for people to see your stuff, or do you have any upcoming shows that people can check you out on?
Yeah, online. We have a live stream coming up on May 20th. And we're actually going into the studio to record the last 3 songs for our album in the next couple weeks. And so that live stream will specifically be raising money for the studio. So May 20th, I think we are doing 6 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, other than that, we're in our houses.
Well, and then everywhere online at Fox and Bones on all social medias, Twitter, Facebook,
Spotify, iTunes,
Xtube,
YouTube,
everywhere.
Xtube, RedTube.
So rad. Definitely check them out. That is Fox and Bones again. They're kicking butt in the game, but also very, very talented in their actual band format. So the next performers, Adrian and Meredith, are getting their situation pulled up to present to you. But before that starts, I just want to say a quick thing about the next game. The next game is our wild card game. And the way the wild card game works is Sabina and I come up with a super random game. And typically it plays off of what the participants actually do. And so we're going to announce it right now so the audience can start sending in recommendations because it is very audience-based. And then while recommendations are coming in, Adrian and Meredith will be playing a tune. So we were doing a little bit of research and we saw recently that Fox and Bones has come out with this singogram, which is very exciting. So what we are doing for our final wild card game is a singogram for a ridiculous situation. So what we need from viewers, which please send your suggestions in now, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Altspace, we're watching it. You send a genre that you would like the singogram to be in, and then a really weird situation in which someone would send a singogram. Some examples are you threw up on someone's bed and you're trying to apologize, but you really think it was the other person's fault. Or let's say you're a cat and you think that your human is really dumb and you're trying to find the rudest way possible to tell the human. So these are just a few. And then of course you say in the polka, in or swing or bluesy. So send in your recommendations at any point during Adrian and Meredith's performance. And then we have 2 professional bands hired to present you with your singogram. So that's exciting. The suggestions are coming in. And while that's happening, Adrian and Meredith, it's all you.
Awesome.
So what you're saying is that it's Scott and Sarah's fault that we have to do singograms on the spot.
Correct. But you'll have some time to write it. Don't worry.
Gotcha.
So crazy. We are a married white couple that play acoustic guitar and folk music.
Yay!
Wow! Nobody ever had that idea, but we did. So we're gonna do that as our talent.
We thought it would be too tedious to take you around our house and do small mini DIY renovation projects for our talent. So I guess we'll have to stick to music tonight.
We could do like Bob Vila, used to fix walls and stuff like that. Maybe that'll be our talent for next time. We could just like hammer and nail for 20 minutes. Yeah.
What song are you gonna play?
We'll play a folk song.
Okay.
It is an open mic, right? Bet your line, catch a wave, post, flag, leave, bait. Show 'em how it sees every time you turn the thoughts you'll have and the things you'll learn. You be singing along with this, you ain't afraid. Take a chance on me. I'm from the old sea, and the starry stone reaches the golden southern hospitality. You be singing along in no time at all we need. Man, take a boat, it's the new train. Whatever in a new name. Packing it up and ship it around. The maritime we get shit away by the pounds. Or go the wagon, bring it on down. Let it never be the same. Never know what you'll gain. There's too many marks on your permanent record to go. From which you came, y'all got a brand new tune to sing along the rules and the war winning the games. Not a chance to be free. Not a life for you to believe. They trick me on our company and put it string. Everything's plain like broken rail away on the rain. Take a boat, it's a new train. What's happening in a new name? Packing it up and ship it around. The next time we get shit to be by the pound. Circle the wagon, bring it on down. family record to go from which you came. All got brand new team to sing along to music and the war winning the game to see. Another chance to be free. Another life for you to believe. Based strictly on our company. But it's shame their reasons to blame like broken railways on the rain. Think about the yesterday train. What's happening now? Back on our being shipping around. The mere time to get you to pay by the pound. Back on the wagon. Break it on. Oh yeah.
Weirdo.
The laughing sequence was my favorite.
That was actually really impromptu. I don't know if we've actually done that before.
It was so good
to laugh tonight.
Yeah.
It's getting weirder. It's getting weirder over here. It's getting weirder for sure.
Yeah, clearly.
Sarah has no idea what I'm talking about.
So, what's the best way to catch y'all? Do you have anything coming up that people can check out?
We have a live stream next week. Otherwise, next Tuesday
On Facebook.
Otherwise, our favorite thing that we're doing right now Scott and Sarah did one with us, but it would be morning-ish. It would be like 11 a.m. Pacific time. But we're doing a little lunch hour song swap on Tuesdays where we invite another band. Today we had someone from Portugal. Last week was a band from Dublin. People that we've toured with, they come on and we swap 2 songs and talk about life.
The world.
Yeah. So that's the thing on Instagram. Everything's at Adrian+Meredith. Plus spelled out. All the handles.
So good. Y'all, make sure to check out these bands. They're really awesome, really good people, really amazing musicians. And we've posted all of their social media so you can follow and like. And again, if you'd like to show financial support, just donate. We've got linked to Lil'Gameshow, Urbain, Venmo, PayPal, and we'll split the funds among the 3 of us. And thanks so much for tuning in and watching. We are now progressing on to our final Singagram challenge. We have some recommendations coming at us from the virtual world. So how this is going to work is I'm going to list the Singagram options, and you both will have the opportunity to choose which one you do. So there is a little bit of freedom, and then we will give you the genre. So for those who are watching who still want to submit, the way this is working, you submit the topic for a Singagram. We are looking for ridiculousness. So what reason would you or an animal or an alien or whatever have you would send a Singagram to someone else? And that's the genre is also decided by you. So these artists will have the opportunity to choose one, and then they will have 2 minutes to write the Singagram. So we have roughly 30 seconds left coming in. We've got some good ideas coming from this one. I'm absolutely gonna keep the vomit one because that is a quintessential one. Thank you so much to Ariel and Offspace for that recommendation. And some of the other ones. We have 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. So the ones that we have listed so far in this space, we have I am trying to break up with someone, but they still have my pet turtle, so I'm gonna need that one back. PG-13. I want to set up my mom's ex-boyfriend with my biology teacher. Very specific. I need my mom to stop texting my ex. Classic mom move. And we have, I want to tell a one-night stand I gave them coronavirus, but also want a second date. Oh, and then I apologize for puking on your bed, but really it's your fault. Also, you have terrible taste in TV shows, and I need to break up with you because of it. And then a proposal to a barista who served you coffee maybe twice. All right. So, of all of those, quite the spread.
Yeah.
Quite the spread.
What stands out to you? Again, I'll give you a quick summary of each one. We have the breakup, turtleback, breakup because you have terrible taste in TV. Want to set up my mom's ex-boyfriend with my biology teacher. My mom needs to stop texting my ex. I want to tell someone I gave them coronavirus, but I also want a second date. And the barista that you're trying to propose to, and then I threw up in your bed. I'm so sorry, but it was really your fault.
Are you leaning towards one? I feel like you kind of already have your.
I feel like it's good to write about what you know, and so the vomiting in the bed one probably is what we should go with. I have experience, and so we can base it off of real facts.
All right.
Okay, so the singogram that you're going to be singing is to someone that you're apologizing for throwing up in their bed, but you also want to emphasize that you think it was the other person's fault.
Okay.
So are we singing this to your parents?
Yeah. Dedication.
All right, Adrian and Meredith.
Can we do the same one? Can it be a
Yeah, you can
slam off?
if you wanted.
Or
Or
the
did you
other
want-
the other one
what-
I was thinking
oh.
about is the corona. I'm sorry, I gave you coronavirus, but I want a second date.
Sure. I feel like it's convenient. Then you can just be like little quarantine buddies. Be so-
Sorry, I gave you coronavirus. Want to come over for a date for the next?
Woohoo!
All right. So we have the topics suggested and chosen for Fox and Bones. We have the vomit, and for Adrian and Meredith, we have the second date. Sorry, I gave you coronavirus. The genres. I'm leaving to you, Vanna White. What genre do you think the vomit singogram should be in? Power pop.
Power pop.
Oh boy.
All right.
All right.
Power pop. All right, we've got a power pop. And then what do you think the second date recommendation should be? We want some early 2000s emo from you. Yes. Yes.
I feel like I feel like we pulled directly from the crayon colors for these genres. Circle.
Truth. Truth. All right. You have 2 minutes to write your jingle and then present it. So I'm muting you. The timer is beginning in 3, 2, 1. All right. Again, for those who have no idea what's going on, this is the Lil'Gameshow. Every Tuesday, we do a ridiculous series of games. And it's our opportunity to connect with new artists, make friends, see old friends, and just be ridiculous. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Thanks always to the bands. And if you know anyone that you think would be a fun fit, who would have fun on the show, feel free to email me or Facebook. It's all Liliana Urbain. And next Tuesday, we actually don't have an episode because it's Vanna White's birthday. It's a thrill. Also, I just want to make a big shout out to Vanna White. You can't see Vanna White because there she is. She is the one keeping scores, tracking all of the comments and all that good stuff. So thank you, Vanna White, for all you do. And right now, our hired musicians are writing singograms, which, in case you are wondering, some of these people do this professionally and offer professional singogram writing. So this is just a little sneak preview. And they have 2 minutes to write a power pop song, Fox and Bones, about I'm sorry that I threw up in your bed, but it really was your fault, singogram. And then Adrian and Meredith are writing a early 2000s emo song, singogram. That's I'm sorry I gave you corona on our first date, but I would really love to go on a second date. And all of these suggestions are totally audience based. So thank you so much to Altspace and all the Facebook people who have been commenting and sending stuff in. This is some of our favorite stuff to do. So it's really fun to play with y'all. And these musicians are incredible, incredible musicians. So make sure that you follow and like them. And definitely catch their live streams. I really like watching them write their music. So we get to see deep into the songwriting focus, like Sarah's consumption of her own hair truly channels the art form here. Important thing for y'all viewing, the winner of this round is determined by you. So as they're performing, after they perform, you just write down either Fox or Bones or Adrian+Meredith, FBAM, and you are choosing which singogram you would send to the person you feel is more successful, captures the emotion lyrically and the generally. And bands, just a quick 20-second warning, 20 seconds to our bands. Now it's actually 15. You got 15 seconds to write your singograms. Audience, you can vote as many times you want on one song. If you want to post votes over and over and over, you absolutely can. Our singogram musicians deserve your love. 10. I'm not counting down. I stopped counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Thus concludes our singogram writing situation. So we'd like to start the singogram presentation. You can give any sort of warning. Just imagine that you're going into the space and you're about to present the singogram. So do it as you actually would, whether you give a little speech or a preface, or you just go straight into it, or you do a little dance. You're trying to convince audiences that you are the singogram band hired for any job. So we're going to start the scores right now. We have Fox and Bones has 176, and Adrian+Meredith have 184. But Fox and Bones has some hat points, and Adrian+Meredith have some niceness points. So we're going to just let the nice ones go first.
Great.
Shucks, guys. Shucks.
So again, this is the singogram about, it's emo, early 2000s emo, and it is I gave you coronavirus on our first date, but I'd like to go on a second date. So we're going live in 3, 2, 1.
You know, baby, that my favorite band is Hey There, Delilah. So I wrote a Hey There, Delilah kind of song for you. Can't tell if it's the Roner, but I've always been a moaner. You may think that I'm a joker, I think that I'm a closer. Sorry, but you're a moaner too.
Short and sweet, short and sweet.
That was good.
Yeah?
Some good rhymes.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that
You should
one.
continue to write that, I think.
I feel like he's really processing through something right now that I didn't know was in him.
Yeah, I was
He should
feeling
explore
behind
that a little bit more.
It just came out.
Came out pretty quick.
Some you don't have to work for. So.
Yeah, that's amazing. The talent.
Yeah. All right. So you have your first singogram. What do you call it, Adrian+Meredith? Does that little song have a name?
Hey there, Rona.
Hey there, Rona.
Hey there, Rona. All right. So if you felt good about Hey there, Rona, all you got to do is write Hey there, Rona down. And now we're moving on to our second singogram. Fox and Bones will be presenting a singogram to that person whose bed you threw up in, and as an apology, but an emphasis that actually it was their fault you threw up. So we're going live. 3, 2, 1.
Well, hey, Sloan. I know it's your birthday and the anniversary of your dog's passing, but I figured I should write you this song to bring back a memory from a few years ago when I threw up in our bed. We talked about it a lot, but both thought maybe it was both of our faults for the throw up, and so I wanted to commemorize it with a song for you, an original song that I'll also be sending out to your entire office through email. Here we go. Hey baby, I'm so sorry. I vomited in our bed. Guess you should have stopped me from slamming so much crab into my head.
You know that you'll be sleeping on the couch tonight. And can I say it felt like you did it out of spite?
I may have thrown up. That's part of growing up. I may have thrown up, but that's part of growing up.
Bringing down the house.
Wow. Truly, truly powerful pieces both. I really, that was
I don't know. Throwing up is growing up. I don't know. That is deep.
That's a bumper sticker for sure.
All right, so yeah, your song has been.
I feel like you just started like a hashtag like right now. Throwing up is growing up. I mean,
That's it. All right, so audiences, you have your options. We have Hey There, Arona, and we have Throwing Up is Growing Up. Our two singograms. So which singogram would you present in this situation? Votes now. This, in the end, this round is worth how many points, Vanna? 9. An incredible, whopping 9 points. So.
Good. Good.
good. Glad we really put our
I'm glad
our A game into that
my
one.
spaghetti hair really took the crowd over for tonight. It's good.
Real. So we have a 1-minute window for you to place your votes. All you have to do is name the band or the song that you were moved by. Vanna White is taking in the scores now. They are playing for 9 points, 9 points, or 9 points, as some people call it. And while the votes are coming in, I just want to say thank you both again so much for playing with us.
Thanks for having us. It was so fun.
This is so rad. Is there anything else that you want to let people know about or to check out? Or
I think we want to tell the people that Liliana's background is actually real. Those lights she spent all day working on, and we really appreciate your attention to detail.
Thank you for noticing. You're the first fan to point out. I set this up every show, and no one ever points it out.
Do we get a complimentary extra points for
Also,
maybe like an extra 10 points? I mean, you are flattered.
Sure, I can see it.
more points for the compliment than you would have gotten for this next question.
That sounds accurate. That checks out.
I'm just preemptively anticipating our loss of the songgram.
I don't know. You guys had 2 instruments.
You guys had, you had instruments. Yeah.
You guys had more than one verse.
It all balances out.
The trick is the song was already written, Eric. We pulled that. We already had that song.
You are all very, very strange.
That's good.
We're musicians. We're all self-deprecating.
We're all just very strange. Yeah.
We would like to add that songrams is a real thing we do. Not that what we just did.
Yeah.
But you can request.
I am going to request.
Yeah, you can request any cover song and we'll cover it and dedicate it to somebody. So that's what that really is. It's foxandbones.com/send-a-song-gram. Any occasion, we'll be here.
Can we request
and
the finished version of Throwing Up is Growing Up?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to write it just for my own personal interests anyway.
Yeah, Scott has some things to work through. You know, kind of like Adrian did with the Rona.
Yeah, apparently.
I'll pay big bucks for that.
Is this a therapy session? Did I just
think it
is. Are we in couples therapy?
Yeah.
There were a couple questions that were very similar to our couples therapy, and I was wondering earlier.
Like, what would your hair be if it wasn't hair? Yeah. My therapist asks me that all the time.
I do my research. I talk to you. All right, we have 10 seconds left for votes to go in. 10 seconds left. So again, send in who you think, whose singogram touched you deeply. Emotionally.
Touched you, you know.
You. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The votes are in. The votes are in. So let's see the final scores of today's show. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's just remember this. Everybody wins. But in actuality, we have, oh, I see. Okay, so this is very awkward because technically after that round, Fox and Bones would have won, but Adrian and Meredith gave themselves 10 points for being nice. So
that checks out.
They deserve it. You deserve it.
Be nice, everyone. Don't work hard, just be nice.
If there's ever a story to be told from these times, I think that's the moral of the last 2 months, really.
That's true.
Be
So,
nice, but don't come within 6 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wear
well,
your
that
masks.
one too, yeah.
Fox and Bones, you get the pat on the back. Well done, well done. And there we go. And Adrian and Meredith, you get canceled concert tickets to any band you want and a big round of applause.
You can spend those on the show we would have played in Nashville.
That's exactly what I would have.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would have. Yeah.
What I would give to watch a show at the 5 spot right now.
Yeah.
Someday.
So make sure to check out both of these bands. That was Fox and Bones and Adrian and Meredith. This is the Lil'Gameshow. Again, we do not have a show next week, but we will have a show May 26th, the following week. Thank you so much for playing again, y'all.
Thanks, Liliana.
Thanks for having
Thank
us.
you, Liliana.
Of course.
For having us. Happy
The
game
hostess
show.
with the mostest.
Can we stop streaming but stay on the Zoom call?
Can we just keep
We have to do our dance party, so we like to end things.
Ooh, I like this. I like where this is headed.